Hey everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. So I'm driving and I said, let me get on and do a quick little YouTube, quick little one-on-one, just talking about how quickly things have been, because it's been almost a year since I've been in the business, right? I remember telling you guys that I'm almost 1 year in the business, in my business, right? And I've had so many different experiences that I can not even fathom, right? But all good ones, all learning experiences nonetheless. But let me just tell you, the first 3 months in my business, starting it, I was excited. I was nervous. I was definitely fearful. I'm not even going to make it seem like I wasn't, right? And anything that happened that went wrong in those first 3 months. And I'm not even talking about the business part. I'm just talking about in my life in general. A lot of things kept happening. And at that time, I was ready to quit. I really was. I was so overwhelmed and so stressed out that I couldn't do it. I thought I couldn't do it because I just had all these other things just happening, right? And I'm good for like having like internal panic attacks. Like I don't act out or like go, crazy or whatever, but I feel myself when I get in those moments, I get quiet, I get really like to myself. I don't want to be bothered with anyone, one of those type of feelings, right? And my husband noticed it and he was just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, I don't think I can do it. Like I just don't think I can do it, right? And he said, just pray on it, right? So, and I know not everyone is religious and you don't have to be, right? But here's my point. Sometimes when you are doing things or trying to do something of good potential that can profit you and do good for your life, and the benefits that can happen potentially for you that could change your whole spectrum. Situations, okay, if I don't put it in a religious form, okay, obstacles are going to purposely come at you when you're at your best, okay? When you are doing good things. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you're having a good day, it may just be that one person to just, try to tear your spirit, or something. The littlest thing might trigger you, right? And you're just like, you know what? Bump it. I'm not doing it, right? But that's what on a religious, just bear with me, on a religious standpoint, or even so, that's what he wants. And when I say that's what the negative wants. Negative feeds off negative. As soon as you allow that to happen, it just grows and grows and grows. And things just keep happening and you're just like, why is this happening to me? Because you're allowing it to happen, right? As soon as you just repress and just sit down and reboot, do something that makes you feel better. Like one of my things that I enjoy outside of my business and my kids and stuff like that, because some people say, oh, my kids, help me feel better. And that's great. But sometimes your kids can stress you out too, right? So I know mine do. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. Like I love my babies, but they can be a lot also, and they were definitely a part of the stress in addition to my husband and just overall certain things. Household, responsibilities. I got into a car accident. My I lost my wallet with all my stuff, including my kids' stuff. I mean, it was just crazy. I had a family member, I had a death in the family. It just seemed like it was just several things happening, and I was still trying to keep that healthy spirit, but my body was like, girl, like, you know. So I felt like I could not give my business 100% with the stresses that were happening, right? But what I want to convey to you is, no matter what happens, whether good or bad, things are going to happen, and they're life lessons. You use them to your ability to grow from it, to learn from it, and use it as tools or lessons for others, right? I've always been thought of as an optimist, and it's rare that you will see me break down in front of someone or tell them that, you know, when I talk about certain things, y'all see the come up, y'all see the good. It's rare that I'm going to come up and talk about the bad unless I feel close to you. But here I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to be transparent and let you know that things like that happen. And you have to learn to overcome those things. Sorry, y'all, I'm just greasy. You have to learn to overcome those things. You have to learn to outlook those things. There is a silver lining. There's a rainbow at every storm, right? After every storm, whether we see it or not. That's another key factor that you have to think about. That even in a storm, there's always going to be a rainbow. Even in the storm, sometimes there's a rainbow. We may not see it, but it's there. There's a silver lining. You have to push through. When struggle happens or certain things happen, let that be your motivating factor to push through. Let that be your energy, your spirit to just say, you know what, I can do this. You know, I can push through this. It might be difficult, but it's not going to stay difficult. You see what I'm saying? So, when starting my business, obviously you can see I'm a year in and I have not stopped because it got better. I've got better with it. I had more patience. I learned more patience. I learned how to inquire on things that I didn't understand. If I wasn't fully understanding and comprehending, nobody judged me. Nobody looked at me like I was stupid because I didn't know, because it was the obvious. I've never done it before. So of course I wasn't going to know, right? They would be in the fault for looking at me in any kind of way for not understanding. So the whole purpose of the business is a learning curve for you to learn so you can be able to gain, so you can be able to make money, and you can be able to succeed. Right? So you have to look at the bigger picture and not beat yourself up. Stay positive and stay positioned in the goals that you are affirming for yourself. I truly believe in affirmations. I truly believe in manifesting your dreams, manifesting. Nobody deserves to have to struggle. Nobody deserves to have to work paycheck to paycheck and not enjoy all the things in life that are available to us to enjoy. You know, we work hard, right? But then what is there to gain from that, right? I work my 9 to 5. It's not really a 9 to 5. I work kind of like 8 to 8, but sometimes, but it's my job is lengthy because I'm in the healthcare field, right? But at the same time too, my business is I'm pushing for top priority because my job is a necessity because I need it to pay my bills. I need it to be able to do things for my kids that I need to do, right? In order to keep my business thriving as well, right? In order to do things. But at the same time too, I can't make that a long-term goal because when we do that, we tire ourselves out. By the time we retire, we don't even want to do anything because we're exhausted. Our body is broken down from all the extensive work that we do and all the extra stuff that we have to do that we built $1 million company for? You know what I'm saying? Like, we sit here and we get paid what we feel, what the company feels, you know, that we work for, we're supposed to get statistically, right? And we bust our behinds to do these things for what? So when we retire, we're tired and burnt out? No. If I'm going to be tired, right, I'm going to be tired doing something that I bust my behind for, so I could be my own boss and make my own money efficiently. And that's the idea that I look at when starting a business or starting multiple businesses. I want more, and it's not being selfish. It's not in any type of way selfish, because I'm not only trying to do it for myself, but I'm trying to show others how to do it too. In addition to me still learning and them still learning, and we all grow together collectively in different ways and in different forms, because my vision is going to be different from the next person's vision. But at the same time, our vision is to be at the top. Everybody's vision is somewhat similar when it comes to wanting to be able to be their own business owners and make money. So the agenda is almost the same, but just with different visions on how we want it to be for us. So in that actuality, I feel like never give up on yourself. If things are hard and you're saying, well, I want to wait to get things situated before I get into this business, it sounds like something that I could see myself doing, but I just need to get myself situated. Well, guess what? That if you use that as a reasoning, you're going to continue to wait, because you don't know when that's going to happen. So the longer you wait, the longer you put your opportunities on hold, the longer you put your dreams on hold. So you can't do that to yourself. Allow yourself to gain the opportunity and the knowledge right there on hand as you're going through the process. I think that that's the best way of putting it. Go through the process, but also run your stuff. Run your business. Start your business, regardless of what it is. Even if it's not with me or in the type of business that I'm in. I'm just speaking in general, but get your stuff tight. Like, do it, because I can sit there all day long and say I'm going to do it when I can save up a little more. What's a little more? 500, 1,000, 1,500, 10,000. How long is that going to take you? How long do you think that's going to take you? Are you the type to where you can save money really well? Or are you the type where it's going to take time for you to save this money based off of how much you make in your job? Are you going to have to get a second job in order to do this? Why would you want to get a second job when you can start a business and start making money in that business? It just doesn't math right to me. You're going backwards instead of forwards. So anybody who's watching this, don't take what I'm saying personally, but just understand that when opportunities happen or certain things that you see positioned for you, think about why they were positioned for you. They were put in place for you for a reason. Call it to action and make moves for yourself. Because if you don't, you'll always be waiting.